15 ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back. You're watching the thrift store rundown of bringing Hollywood home on a budget, and we're just about ready for one final spring fling in our starry spring break. How to have a spring break with the stars. And in this last review of the week, there are a few things going for and against it. I don't do rom-com novels. They're not exactly my first choice, yet I will make wiggle room for Lucy Hale. The title of this novel, The Hating Game, reminds me of the song Love Is Not a Game by Macaulay Culkin Group, which I used in one of my long-form videos. And yet, between these two arch rivals at a publishing company, it's not just one hating game, it's more of a hatred Olympiad. And this ties into one of the 20 fun things to do on spring break, according to the ACT student blog post, which I will link below. That served as the catalyst for the entire leak of content here. Having a novel escape. We need a good book. So with all that in mind, it's time to play The Hating Game. He's the one she loves to hate. It's a novel, which as you can see, is also a companion tie-in to the major motion picture adaptation starring Lucy Hale and Austin Stowell from NCIS Origins if you're unfamiliar. So what does it really take for Lucy Hutton and Joshua Templeman to go from playing the hating game to being endgame? Let's sally forth and get it straight from the Aussie's mouth. USA Today bestselling author, Sally Thorne.
My name is Sally Thorne, and my book, The Hating Game, is out now. If you like romantic comedies that make you laugh and sigh, and if you like snarky dialogue and immature head games, this might be for you. My main character is Lucy Hutton. She's talented, determined, and utterly adorable. She prides herself on it. She's the assistant to one of the CEOs of a publishing house, and everyone there adores her. Well, almost everyone. If there's one thing you need to know about Lucy, it's this. She hates Joshua Templeman. He's the other assistant to the other CEO, and they sit opposite each other alone in a silent office. He's her nemesis, so tall and cynical and annoyingly nice to look at. Everyone adores Lucy, but Joshua gives her hell, and she gives him hell right back. A big promotion is announced. It's the opportunity Lucy's been waiting for to jumpstart her career. It's going to be Lucy and Joshua's ultimate battle royale. But with their final showdown on the horizon, something that breaks all the HR rules happens, and things begin to change. Lucy is suddenly not entirely sure. Does she still hate Joshua Templeman? And did he ever hate her? Or is this just the biggest game they've ever played? This is really exciting for me to share my book with you, as I initially wrote the book completely believing that no one would ever read it. It was my secret guilty pleasure, and I loved writing it. So it's amazing that it's going to be an actual book with a beautiful cover. If I was casting the movie adaptation, I think I'd book Zooey Deschanel as Lucy. She's got the sass and those big blue eyes. And Liam Hemsworth as Josh. We know from the Hunger Games that he can do brooding and gorgeous pretty well. They'd be perfect, so fingers crossed on that.
Like I said, I don't go for rom-com novels often, but for 50% off $4.99, this being seeked out from Red, White, and Blue thrift store, I'll make an exception. I don't need to summarize this on the back. Sally did a nice job explaining this all herself. Then again, she wrote the darn thing. Nemesis. An opponent or rival whom a person cannot best or overcome. A person's undoing. And those two traits definitely fit Joshua Templeman to a T. This retails for $16.99 in the US, $21 in Canada, garnering rave reviews from USA Today, The Washington Post, NPR Books, and The New York Times, published by Avon, an imprint of HarperCollins Publishers. Which, side note, isn't the publishing company where these two work at. It's a fictional publishing company. Anyway, there are a series of games that these two play opposite each other at their little cubicle at the publishing company to simultaneously get under each other's skin and turn each other on. There's also some office paintball involved, which lands Lucy in the ER and, unexpectedly, lands her a visit with one of the top doctors around, which just so happens to be Joshua's dad. There's also a wedding of an estranged brother and his bride. I'll leave it up to you to guess whose estranged brother that would be. All the while, the hate melts away between these two, and really, there's only one winner in this hating game, or maybe a pair of winners. There's nothing new I can add to the hating game other than the price and discount. Except for this, you never forget your roots. I'd be lying if I said that this wasn't a pretty darn decent rom-com novel that more or less deserved its mid-screen treatment, even though Sally Thorne jumped up Zooey Deschanel and Liam Hemsworth, fellow Aussie, for the roles of Lucy Hutton and Joshua Templeman. I'd say, with Lucy Hale and Austin Stowell, they did right. I'll give it 4 out of 5 claps. When the bane of your life becomes the love of your life, game over. And all things considered, Sally Thorne, Lucy Hale, and Austin Stowell, and Corbin Burnson for that matter, their boss, all bring forth their best A-game. By the way, this review and all the other reviews this week tie into one more fun activity to do on spring break. A thrifting treasure hunt. Thrift shopping, flea market shopping, yard sale shopping. I've never been to a yard sale. I've only ever shopped at one flea market one time, but you can look for that video on the channel. And when it comes to thrift shopping, I've been doing that on this channel for 8 years. 9 in the summer. And if you're not planning on doing that on spring break, then you're doing it wrong. And I would hate that for you. So do it right with us. Please subscribe to TSR. And I promise you a spring break that legends are made of. Have a good weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here. And make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.